Hi everyone, it's Dabs. I'm just gonna finish off doing these. These are what I had started on, I think maybe a couple of weeks ago now, and I had felted some felt together, and then I started layering it and stitching into the top surface. I did the felt quite a long time ago. I think it might have been last year. So I'm just gonna finish a tiny little bit that I have here which needs stitching in. I've got some more at the back here. I'll show you those a bit later. I'm using this thread today. It's quite fine, but it goes through all the layers really well. It's viscose, and it's fairly strong actually, so we'll carry on using that. I've threaded my needle already to go. It should be enough. I'll try not to get all caught up. So I've just used a couple of, well, I've used 3 pins just to tell me where the little area it is that I need to just stitch into. And I've layered some of these, I think they're like nylon or organza pieces. I did a background with the flower on it, and then I did another. These are just little strips that were left over just to patchwork it in. They kind of got like little white leaves on them. So I'm going to start sort of up here and just kind of merge the line and the stitch. So that's the edge of the fabric of the leaf, which is on top of the kind of wiggly, I suppose it's like a flower leaf shape. So there's how many layers? I'm just trying to think. I've got my backing, which is like a batik. I have like machine stitched into this. That was done a really long time ago as well. Probably it was done the same time as I finished the felting. I do think that was about a year ago. Anyhow, so that's the cotton back. Then it's the felt. It's very, some of it's thin in places, and some of it's worked out. It's quite solid. Then I've got my gold kind of leafy, flowery, wiggly lines. That's the next one. So that's 3, and then there's just separate little pieces. So it's kind of got like 4 layers in places to make up the 4th layer. And then I'm going to do some more like applique on top of these, and I will come back in another video and do that. So that's the edge of the leaf material. You can just see it where it's flicking up, and I'm just following to the end there, and then I'm going to go past it and then connect onto the next piece of the leaf. It's like an organza. I'm sort of doing sort of a small stitch. Sometimes they're a little bit smaller. I'm just letting the needle do the kind of work, not really, as long as they're not too wide on the surface. It doesn't really matter what they're like behind. You can see some of them are longer and some of them are shorter. It's just getting through the layers and quilting it up a little bit. All the pieces I've done are hand stitched. They could be done by machine, but it will just kind of pull the materials in quite tight, and it will be more formational in lines and things, because you have a foot guide to do that. But this is just going in, making the lines, but they're not perfect lines, they're not super straight. Some are wider and some are like thinner. You can sort of just about see some of the pink machine stitching that was like quite wide zigzag, and I only did it in some of the areas. Okay, so just coming back up again, and it's just this little square piece here that needs finishing, so we'll just go back down again. And that's all the stitching I'm going to do in this video, just to show you that it was created in a stitch technique that's just running stitch, really simple stitch to do. And these were like cycled materials, so I was lucky really to get this one, so it saved me all that time not having to do all this sort of stitch work. You can get machines that will do this kind of pattern work for you, but it's kind of nice just to add them into your pieces and make use of them. Alright, so kind of filled that space in as well as I think I need to. So I've filled in that, it was kind of like a V shape there. I filled it in with like 3 lines there, and the lines are quite close together here. I'll probably just stitch along the edge a little bit, and then I'll tie it off at the back. Alright, so I found the end of another thread that's got a knot, and I'm going to tie them together. My needle on. Onto the one with the knot, and that just makes it a little bit more secure. And I still need to put another backing on this, but I haven't pulled the fabric that I want to use yet. It might be something like denim or a wool, depending what I'm going to use them for. I haven't really decided what I want to use them for yet. Okay, let's just cut off our half the needle. And that's the front again. So that's how I kind of put my squares together. I'm just sort of patching odd bits of material, and here's some more that I've done. I like this one. It's like a silvery grey, which sort of looks kind of like clouds in the background. That one. Probably put them back up here. They're all pretty much the same fabrics on the top. just the colours underneath are different. So there's that one. I had a different material, another organza-y type of, maybe it's a bit nylon-y as well, but I'm just using them up. Again, it's got about the same amount of layers. It's got about 3 to 4 layers. The little patches on the sides make up the 4th layer. And then I'm going to put another applique. I think I've got butterflies that I'm going to use, so I'll put those on top. I'll do another video where I show you all the different ones that I've already pre-made some. It just needs some extra little bits and pieces on them. It's nice. This is nice green colour. I've still got some of the basting stitches to take out, but I'll do that in my own time. Another pink one. I like this one. Reminds me of the sea. It's nice and bright and blue. There's some like nice greens in there. Another pinky one. And then back to the one that I was just doing. Okay guys, I'm just going to end the video now, and I'll pull out the butterflies that I'm going to use, and I'll start going through them with you in another video. Thanks for watching. As always, happy crafting, and I will catch you again. Bye for now.